30. Happy freaking New Year, Fast Real Estate 2023. Can you believe it? The older I get, the quicker the years go by. But I'll tell you what, you guys, I'm excited. I'm ready for this new year. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to absolutely crush it, to take this company to new heights, to watch you guys take your families, your business, your brand, your identity, your video content to new heights in 2023. To say that I am excited and stoked and grateful for the road ahead, that would be a complete understatement. So I'm hoping that you guys have a renowned sense of where you are going in this business, be able to ask for the help, be humble. But here's the word that I believe that's going to be the center of everything that we do in 2023. And I believe that word is grit. I believe that this market is going to require more grit from you than you have ever had in the past. And this is going to be a market where you cannot play safe, where you cannot allow yourself to not be on camera, not to create content, to not put your face out there. This is going to be a massive year for the industry, and it's going to be a massive year for each of you. So I'm in your corner. I'm rooting for you. We're here for you. So let's go ahead and get it started. So for all of our guests on the line today, we'd like to say thank you. Would any guest like to say hello or introduce themselves, or team members? Do you have any guests here that you would like to introduce to the call? Will K, let's go to you, big dog. What's up? Who's on the call for their very first time?
Hi, everybody. I think I have Jacqueline just joined our team. Jacqueline, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everyone.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, Jacqueline. I know you were at coaching last week, but this is your first official team meeting. Would you like to say hello?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm Jacqueline, or, if you like to call me Jackie, that's fine too. I'm based currently in San Jose, but possibly be looking at on the east side as well, or East Bay. Sorry, not east side too. But yeah, hopefully I can meet you guys in this upcoming event. I think on the 14th, right? January 14th.
13th and 14th.
Oh, yep. 13th and 14th, yeah. So yeah, I just, well, I have my background in construction. I co-own a construction with my husband. We do home remodeling. And so yeah, it's a great shift, I would say. And yeah, happy to be here and so excited to start my career for myself. Yeah.
And I distinctly remember you telling me, no, I don't go by Jackie. It is Jackie. So she's just super, super nice. But shout out to you, Jacqueline. Welcome to our team officially. And here's the thing that is great about this union and this introduction that Will made. So Will made an introduction, said, hi, I met Jacqueline. She's thinking about joining a team. Would love for her to talk to you guys about joining forces with us. Well, I spoke with Jacqueline. We had an amazing conversation. She made the choice to join our team. And here's what she said about Will, and it's no surprise. I said, well, how do you know Will? Well, I was searching for Thai realtors, and his name came up. And so I did a little digging. I watched some of his videos. I'm like, God, I like this person. Let me reach out to him. Reached out to him, had a conversation with him. She's like, I've never even met Will, but I look at Will as my brother. I look at Will as my brother. And I thought it was really powerful, because when we think about agent attraction, all agent attraction is it's kindness, right? I am kind. I want to welcome you to this environment. It's done something for me. Maybe it'll do something for you. And just being a kind brother spirit, that's how she chose to join our company. So Will, shout out to you. Jacqueline, watching you grow. So Will, how many people have you attracted to your organization, to this amazing company?
I think maybe 7. And then V is doing a really good job. We actually attract a lot of agents too. So V is one of mine. I think we have Mark's here too. Is Mark's here? Mark's Guzman.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, my webcam's not on, but I'm here.
Say hi.
Hi, how's it going, everyone? My name is Mark Anthony Guzman. I met Will through Instagram. I am based out of the East Bay area here in Martinez as well. I've been in real estate for about several months now, and I actually just am getting to close on my first listing. So yeah, it's been an interesting journey, interesting world that I'm stepping into, and I'm looking forward to getting into Neem and Will and everyone on here.
Beautiful. Well, welcome to both of you. And you guys, listen, it is not rocket science. You want to attract people, do not EXP on them. Do not push this company down people's throats. Simply invite them, be kind, and look out for them. And if they see the value of being in this environment, then awesome. So that's what agent attraction is. Just get them in this environment and simply be kind. Do we have any other guests on the line that would like to say a quick hello? Sylvia, I see you taking yourself off of mute again.
Yeah, I have a guest. Lisa's on here. She's already an EXP agent, and I just invited her to come hang out with us today.
What's up, Lisa? How you doing?
Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you dialing in from today?
San Francisco right now is where I'm at.
Awesome. Well, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year to you. And hopefully you take
Thank
some
you.
out of our team meeting today.
Great. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. So before we get rolling, I want to turn it over to Karina. Karina, do we have any teaching moment for the new year? What's up, Oakland? We see you now. Now everyone's in the office. Karina, let's go to you for a quick teaching moment.
All righty. So we might have a slide for this a little later in the presentation, but Jean Shrem is coming on Thursday to my Zoom room during my normal team huddle to give us a 2023 legal update of all the new laws that may or may not affect real estate. She does a really good job. I will record it and share it for those of you that can't attend. Of course, be there if you want to be able to actually ask her a few questions as she wraps up. Highly recommend that. So again, Thursday the 5th, 12 to 1, my room. And then the second is just, I've been posting several updates in my Karina Oracle updates channel on Slack. There's been a lot of important forms that have updated, including our independent contractor agreement with EXP. They just, it's not something too crazy. I posted what I took notes on, and then I also posted their one sheet that has the important updates. Something came out about EXP. I guess they were, a competitor was trying to make a big deal of the non-solicitation clause, which is basically a clause about EXP agents leaving and then trying to poach their agents once they leave. So it's a standard agreement that comes into place in just about every single brokerage. It's not a non-compete. The non-compete is a much more heavy kind of language versus the non-solicitation. So I did write up a little summary of that for you. If you have questions, come talk to me. But it's basically going to go into effect. I think they said the 6th. So be sure to review it. Make sure you understand the differences, and then reach out to EXP brokers if you have questions too. And that's kind of the big thing. The last is a shameless plug to watch the CAR legal update that has the new forms they covered. It came out on December 13th. I shared it on the 27th, but there's a little webinar that just, gives you a high level update of everything from CAR, which is our legal California Association of Realtors people, and they'll go through line by line and explain it. So there's a recording of that. Let me know if you have questions. I'm learning it too. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Appreciate you. Cynthia, I wanted to go over to you really quick. You had dropped the book, Grit, in here. And tell us a little bit about what this word means to you, why you dropped the link, and tell us a little bit about this book.
Oh, okay. So I got that book gifted to me hella long ago, and then I reread it, and the second time around was a lot better because I was in a good mindset to actually take it in. And Grit is basically just being able to face plant on your face and get back up and be like, all right, let's do it again, but I'm not going to mess it up this time. It's just having that gumption of pull up your bootstraps and get to work. It's, not letting a really mean listing agent get under your skin when they don't respond the way that you think that they should. That's what Grit means to me. And it's a really good book to start the year with.
I love it. We spoke yesterday in group coaching about your portfolio of traffic, meaning where your leads are coming from, and that the more robust your portfolio is, meaning the different options you have for lead sources, then the further away your business is correlated to the market, right? Instead of saying, oh, well, the market is doing this and I'm not able to grow because the market's doing this. No, you have so much traffic and you have this huge, robust portfolio of traffic that you never have to say, oh, it's because of the market. And so I love it. I definitely believe that this is going to be a year of grit. Let's get right into our slides for the year, and we're going to start rolling. Let me refresh this because they're in them right now. And we'll go ahead and present. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get rolling. Teaching moment, we just covered that. So community contributions. I know that the new year just hit, but there's tons of things going on. I saw the events that you guys have done in the last couple of weeks. So does anybody have anything in their community that they would like to share that's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks? Vanessa, I know something big is happening for you guys. So Vanessa, you want to start us off? Vanessa Vo? Going once, going twice.
Good morning.
There you are.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay, sorry, I got stocked in internet.
Oh, uh-oh, I think it's time for an upgrade in Stockton. All right, Vanessa, hit us with it.
Okay, so this Saturday from 10:30 to 12, we're going to be at Delta College. We're going to have our monthly home buyers seminar happening there. So if you're in the area or you have clients in the area and you'd like to send them over, we'll be happy to, kind of help them out and then give them right back to you guys. But yeah, we're going to be at Delta College 10:30 to 12.
Awesome, awesome. And you're partnering with who on this event? Vanessa going once, Vanessa going twice. All right, it looks like we need a internet upgrade in Stockton. Anybody else have a community event? I saw Cynthia's hand. Cynthia, let's hear from you.
Yeah, so this quarter's investor panel that I'll be hosting on January 28th is going to cover drilling into the numbers, drilling into the data. Walter Daniel and our very own Roxanne Adams is going to present how you save up to be an investor, what you need to look at as far as numbers go. And then Angela Rose Martinez and myself are both going to be discussing short-term rentals and how we've been able to be successful with those on Airbnb. I will drop the Eventbrite link. There you go. There's the Eventbrite link. It will be at the Oakland office. And if you guys are investors or if you have investing questions that you have, I would love to be able to help us all out with that. So let me know how I can help. Okay,
love it. And Cynthia, last event that you threw, how many people came to this event? And you got a lot of traction, a lot of notoriety from it. And that wasn't really the intent. You just wanted to put some good people on stage together. So tell us about the traction. How many people attended that last event?
Yeah, so the last event, there were 70 folks that attended. There were over 100 registrants, and I've made like 3 really solid investor connections where they're not ready to buy now, but in the next few years, that is their whole goal, is to just be investment machines. So I'm stoked to help them out.
I love it. I love it, Cynthia. And while we're on the discussion of events, if you guys can load up the chat, I'm curious to know what events that you're committed to throwing in 2023. Go ahead and throw that in the chat below, because there's going to be so many great events for us to attend. So I'll go over to Nicole. Nicole, I'll just ask you to stop pedaling while you contribute on the subject. So Nicole, go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. So we all know I do my monthly cleanups the 3rd Saturday of the month in Oakland.
All right, so we're gonna, Nicole, we're gonna move on because you have you have the Stockton internet going on too.
Saturday, neighborhood council and I will be hosting. Oh no, okay. Let me turn my camera off.
We'll go to Ilona. Ilona, you'll go, and then we'll come back to Nicole so we can keep our rhythm. Go ahead, Ilona.
Hey guys, so February 18th in San Rafael in Sun Valley neighborhood, we are doing a dump, donate, and shred event for the neighborhood and anybody else who wants to come. And we are working on getting the Salvation Army truck out there and a local dump guy. And we're hoping that the market is also going to be contributing. So we're really just working our farm. And I thought it was a really cool idea. My sister Ina pulled it off of someone else's realtor community engagement. And so, yeah, It's going to be spring cleaning, dump, donate, and shred. And that will be on February 18th. And we are also doing a webinar on January 31st, and we're hoping to do a online, basically like an online buyer's consultation, where we're going to take on registries and hopefully get some buyer leads that way, but basically like giving out information as to why it's a good idea to buy in this market and kind of like an overall buyer's consult. So those are
Wow.
two up.
Smart. I love it. I love it. Congratulations to you on an amazing rookie year as well. Ilona, for your dumpster event, is there going to be donuts there?
I mean, if that's what's going to get you to come, Elias, I've got you all day.
All right. All right. I might have a couple.
There 100% will be donuts there.
Okay, cool.
Dump, donate, donuts.
Dump, donate, donuts. I love it. I love it. Let's go back to Nicole Penland. Nicole Penland, let's go over to you. Thank you, Ilona. Thank you, Ina. Let's go to Nicole.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Is it better?
Loud and clear.
Okay, awesome. So I was saying I do my monthly cleanups on the third Saturday. So this month it will be on the 21st. And then also, along with Melrose 27X Neighborhood Council, will be hosting a bulky pickup block party at Fremont High in the Mac Dre parking lot. All you have to do is bring a proof of residency in Oakland, and you can bring all your junk that you might have in your garage and your closets for free.
Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Good stuff. Maria, I'm surprised that you're not speaking about this Saturday. Don't you have something going on this Saturday?
I do. But it's not a community event in a sense of it's, you know what I mean? It's post birthday, it's belated birthday, but it's mimosas and manifestations in our Sacramento office. I have, get this, 30 people RSVP'd. Woo. Praise God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I'm super excited.
You know, you should be. And what a great way to start off the year. You guys, you have these amazing venues, great offices to throw something that is aligned with you and bring in people. You got 30 people. I'm just so excited for you. You're also doing a 40-mile dog walk for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I love this. Health and Wellness 2023, collaborating with Title. You want to go ahead, Andrea? Let's have you talk about it.
Happy New Year, all. Yes, this year, want to promote health and wellness and mindfulness and meditation, collaborating with Title Boxing Oakland and a few yoga studios in Oakland, to all of our teammates who would like to join and get on this fitness for the new year.
Nice.
So the community event thing.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Anybody else before we go on? All right, cool, you guys. Let's keep cruising. All right, so let's get into new escrows. So we've got quite a few people to talk about this week. We have Dan Sunberg on the board for 390. Maria in contract, way to end the year strong. 2 in contract, 1 for 205, 1 for 465. And then we have the powerful duo of Peter and Dewey. Let's go to Peter. I see he's in the Oakland office. My man, let's hear from you. Let's talk strategy. Strategy. How did you get these people across the finish line into contract? Let's hear from you, big dog.
That one's a save. So we got into a new dev contract early in the year. Then he got FOMO, rates went up, and some of the bigger units were the same price he got originally in contract for. So we canceled the contract. He was going to walk away. A lot of coaxing and coddling, and he decided to go back in the game. And just like a couple of days before the end of December, he was like, "Okay, let's just buy."
Love it, love it. Well, congratulations to you. Hey, man. Shout out to you. Another powerful year. If there was one word that's going to sum up what you're going to do this year or mindset that you have for this year, what is that, Peter?
Discipline. Yeah, just keep going. Whatever worked, double down, triple down. And then probably going to do a little bit more in-person stuff this year.
Love it, brother. Love it. Awesome, man. Well, congratulations. Let's continue on to the next category. So Ina got into contract on Op City. Marika, I always mess it up because of the way it's spelled. So hopefully I said that right, and I'm going back to your pronunciation that you have on Zoom. Salatute, 715,000, and then Jen O got into contract for $740,000. Congratulations, Marika. Could you talk about your strategy and what worked for you and how you got this client across this finish line into contract end of the year. Let's hear from you.
Hi, everyone. So, this story is about the power of staying in touch and just relationships, I guess. So this was a Realtor.com lead, and this one's a listing. I showed mom and dad properties off of Realtor.com in October of 2021. Sadly, mom passed away, and dad emailed me in February and said, you know what, we're not going to continue our search in the Richmond Marina, which is, they wanted to be closer to the grandkid. So, I expressed my condolences and just said, look, if you ever need anything, don't hesitate. Well, fast forward 10 months, a year later, this young couple and their kid walk into an open house I'm hosting in El Cerrito for another listing agent, and I recognized dad. And so they walk through the home. I go through my email and I'm like, man, I know this guy's face. This is post masks now. So to make a long story short, I plucked up all the courage I had to just acknowledge who he was. And the kids just looked at me like, how could you know? Like, how could you know who this person was? And they already had a listing agent to list this for them. She dominates the Richmond Marina. They also had a different buyer's agent that they were working with. But through just being courageous, expressing like, hey, I've seen your dad before. We were working together. I feel so obligated to supporting you guys. They let me help them fire both their listing agent and their buyer's agent. I got them into contract right before joining Team Fast on their forever home. And this is then the sale as well. So just stay in touch. And sometimes God just puts miracles on your path. Who knew that I would run into the dad who lives in Placer County a year later? So
Wow.
That's the story.
Wow, what an incredible story. And I'm sure everybody that got into contract had stories, but I didn't know the background on this. And so I'm so glad that you had an opportunity to share this. What a powerful story. And
and do open houses.
What's that?
And do open houses.
And do open houses
Absolutely.
and have your follow-up game on points.
Yeah, every listing I've gotten, and I'm still new on the listing side, has come from open houses. Absolutely.
That's right. That's right. Great job. Congratulations. Let's continue cruising on. All right, guys. So Sandy Cruz, the roller skating realtor, got into contract for $840,000. Justin and Alejandra got into their very first contract for $950,000. We're going to come back to them. We're going to celebrate them. But in the meantime, Sandy, I want you to talk about this contract. What worked for you? Way to end the year strong. Let's hear from you, and let's hear about your high-level strategy about what worked for you. So Miss Sandy Cruz, let's have you take the mic.
Hey everyone, it's nice to see y'all's faces. I've been a little bit MIA the last month because I had a lot of stuff in my life happen.
Good for you, and it's good to see your face as well.
So these clients are friends of mine through roller skating. It's Caitlin and Paul. Caitlin, I used to play roller derby with. And they've been looking at Petaluma. Paul's from Petaluma. His family still lives up there. They wanted to move up there. I knew nothing about the market up there. Kind of like this challenged me to learn a lot about a new area that didn't have a whole lot going on right now too. It's like slim pickings out there. So we looked at quite a few places, or really they kind of looked at them themselves. I didn't go with them a lot of the times. They just went to open houses. They loved a couple of places that we determined seemed to be a little overpriced given the market and how much work they needed, but the sellers had a really hard time giving in on the price. So anyway, this place that we ended up going into contract on, there's tenants in place. They had been asked or requested to vacate. We evaluated the situation. I spoke with the listing agent in detail and had a lot of great communication with her. And we determined that it wasn't as risky as we thought it was at the beginning. And we negotiated. So at the time that we put in the offer, nobody else seemed to be interested in putting an offer in. So we threw ours on the table, found out after we countered the original. So the sellers threw us back a counter offer that was super high, then withdrew it and sent us a multiple counter offer because somebody else had submitted an offer. They decided within that like small window of time, they wanted to give the other buyers the opportunity. So we kind of needed a little bit of a new strategy. We ended up asking though for to protect my clients. We asked for $10,000 that as a refundable deposit to be put into the escrow account so that if the tenants didn't vacate by March 1st when they were supposed to, they had a little layer of protection built in. And also to protect the tenants in case if they were being cooperative and wanted to move, but it was really hard for them to find a rental. And so it was like, well, look, if they can't move out in that month or two, like there's this protection to help close the gap between the rental income and what the mortgage is. But anyway, in the end, we were able to win it. There were no inspections done on it. And the seller really was kind of, I think, digging her heels, accepting the price that we offered. But I was really also transparent with the listing agent that we're going to have inspections done. We have a 17-day period and we want the opportunity to negotiate further. Basically, like our plan is to get that price down more from where it is now because it's got a lot of deferred maintenance. So anyway, I feel like I'm stoked we're in contract. We're not like through it yet because we have to see how the seller is going to respond to our further negotiation. But I just talked for a long time, so I'm going to stop.
Well, it was a big story. Well, congratulations to you, Wade, and the year strong, and way to display great negotiation skills. So let's continue cruising on. Next category, Lawrence Coe got into his first contract on an Op City lead for $1 million, and then Elizabeth Serta got in contract for $1,250. Elizabeth, are you on today? I would love to hear from you and have you talk to us about your strategy. So Liz, you want to grab the mic and talk to us about this deal?
Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. Feliz
Happy
Año
New Year.
Nuevo. Yeah, so this one I was excited about, but I wasn't excited because it's from my sphere and the couple's getting divorced. So I was like, yeah, so it was, I don't know. And initially I told them that it would be best for them to put it on the market, but time was of the essence and there's like so much stress and they're going through so much anxiety that they're like, no, just sell it off market. So everything just happened so fast. And so I listed it and I was able to find a buyer as well. So I'm representing both the listing and the buyer. A sad situation, but it had to happen. So I'm just glad I was there to be able to help them get through it as soon as possible. As soon as possible, and just make it a smooth process for them.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to you. You made an unfortunate circumstance, work for them. JJ, you had your hand up, big dog. What's going on? What's your contribution?
Nothing, man. I just wanted to bring up what Sandy did was pretty amazing with the negotiation she had with the tenant. And I just wanted to tell everybody, if you guys run into that, and I think we are more and more, feel free to call me. I'm pretty good and I have a lot of knowledge with most of the East Bay cities with regarding tenants' rights and how you can work that kind of stuff. But don't be afraid of looking at properties with tenants in it right now, because there's a lot of ways you can negotiate with both the tenant and the landlord, as opposed to when the market was super busy. So anyway, just want to let everybody know I'm around and more than happy to help you guys with any kind of stuff like that. I actually really like doing it. So that's all.
Awesome. Love it. Appreciate you, JJ. Let's continue cruising on. So next up is Roxanne and Will got into contract. Way to end the year strong, 1.340. Will, I don't see Roxanne on the meeting. Will, you want to talk about this deal? Tell us a little bit about this. Tell us about your strategy. Let me turn the mic over to you.
Hi, it's a family. Actually, the seller is my husband's cousin. And I think I talked to a lot of agents and maybe we have the same problem or not. Like the family members are not really trusting us or want it to work with us. And that's kind of one thing that we overcame by bringing Roxanne in. And I think that Roxanne is one of the reasons why we got this listing. We took our time and make sure that the listing is bulletproof, right? Make sure that it's close to perfect as possible. We actually went in contract after 6 days after 6 days on the market, and over asking price actually broke the record. Everything over there sold about over $600 per square foot, but we actually sold for about in contract for about over $700 per square foot. So that's one thing. Yes.
Love it, bro. Congratulations. Congratulations on a great year. And just for the people that don't know, how many partner deals did you do with Roxanne? Because you guys have a really good dynamic energy and chemistry. How many deals did you guys do?
I think 16, I think. And this is my second year in business. And I've done, I have 15 listing last year, 13 buyers, 15 sellers.
All right, so Will, I'm going to ask, and I'm sure so many people on this call want to know, man, would you be interested in hosting a small little mastermind in the offices about the art of the listing presentation or getting listings or just walking us through your flow? Would you be down for that?
Absolutely. And the bottom line is when you go in the listing appointment or any appointment, meeting your client for the first time, just make connection. Forget about fancy presentation.
Yes.
Just make connection.
I love it, bro. So yeah, man, we'll talk offline. Would love to get you and, you know, Roxanne and a couple other people do a small little mastermind exclusive to just our team. So love it, my man. Congratulations to you as well as for Roxanne. So you guys, next up, we are going to talk about the story of the week. And seldomly do we put a story of the week together and feature two people at one time. But I found it fitting in this case to combine this because it's a really great story. It's their first transaction ever in their career, and it happens to be for $950,000. They came on right around the same time, and I am going to present this. So this week's story of the week is going out to Alejandra and Justin. They have a pending transaction for $950,000. These two are coachable. What do I say? What do I do? They come to group coaching. They participate. They are content creators. They are already building their brand, building their identity, and becoming known at a very, very quick time frame. They are growth-minded, and both of these two are hustlers. So shout out to you guys. Congratulations for making the story of the week. Let's go to Alejandra first to talk about this, and then we'll go to Justin. But let's go, you guys. Let's hear from you. So Alejandra, do you have the opportunity to speak?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's hear it.
Hi. First off, George is here with me.
Awesome. So talk to us about this. I know you and Justin have been working tirelessly. So tell us about this, what it means, how you're feeling.
Well, we met the clients at an open house and it's just been great. Like, you know, the work that we put in really pays off. It's just that reminder. I think both him and I, when it happened, we were both just like, what the hell is going on? But we've been really like kicking ass and doing really good. It still feels unreal, to be honest. So.
Well, congratulations, but it's, you know, it's a culmination of all the work that you guys have been doing. You guys show up, you're in the office, you're asking for help, and it's all coming to fruition. So congratulations to you. Justin, would love to hear from you, big dog. You have an opportunity to take the mic and speak on this.
Just want to say thank you for all the support that you guys give. Without y'all, I mean, we wouldn't know where we would be. So we met these clients through an open house that Alejandra and I had in Livermore like 3 weeks ago. We met these buyers that just started their search like a week prior to us meeting. We set them up with a buyer's consult. They liked us a lot. We set it up for Wednesday. They weren't even pre-approved. Next day, they got pre-approved. They said, so what's the update on that house that we met you guys at the open house? By that time, offers were already due. So we contacted the listing agent. They said that they had one offer for $970,000. It was originally listed at $1,030,000. So yeah, they had to offer $970,000 with a 4% seller credit. They was like, oh, I don't know. We were at $950,000. I'm like, let's see what we could do. So we called them, and eventually we were able to get them at $950,000, 1% credit, which is like almost $10,000 more than the other offer. Got accepted, and it just moved really fast. And shout out to Kenny because he put in some OT on a Friday night and helped us write our first offer and got everything done.
Thanks, Kenny, and everyone else.
You know, here's what's cool about these two. Like, Justin came to Script Role Play the other day, and he's just like so determined. He's like, all right, let me get this out. All right, let me do this again. Let me do this again. Let me do this again. And And really that's what it takes. And you guys are showing up to everything. So congratulations. And we have some even better news, I guess. You guys also took your very first listing in this last week, correct?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So Justin, how long you been on the team, bro? How many days? How many months? How long has it been?
Almost 3 months. I got licensed the first week of October.
I love it. And Alejandra, how long you been on the team?
Same time, I got licensed September, like the second week, and joined Team Fast second week of October.
Woo! I love you guys. Congratulations. Love watching
you.
you guys' growth.
Thank you.
Love that you guys show up and stay humble. So congratulations to both of you for being the story of the week. Want to turn it over to Kenny. Kenny, any updates here? Or are we passing on marketing resources and updates? Pass. All right, cool. All right, cool. So holiday heat.
Wait, Elias, is that where you wanted to talk about the competition?
I'm on the slide right now.
Okay, the competition though. Okay.
Right. I was getting there. Hold on. I was prepping myself for this. All right. First and foremost, how many people have purchased tickets to Focus and Fire as well as Holiday Heat? Please raise your hand. All right, cool. So this is going to be an amazing. Ricky, can you mute yourself, bro? Ricky, thank you. This is going to be an amazing 2 days of events. As you guys know, incredible speaker lineup. I think it's one of the most creative lineups that I've seen on the West Coast. The who's going to be on that stage, and then obviously Holiday Heat is going to be straight. I don't know, it's just going to be exciting. It's going to be fun, and everyone's going to be so dressed up. Well, here's what we want to do is we wanted to run a competition from today until Tuesday. And if you've already bought your tickets, it's okay. You can still win, and you can give it to other people that you're thinking about bringing to this beautiful company. So let's do this from today, and it starts today. From today until next Tuesday, let's call it 5 p.m. Tuesday. The person with the most appointments set, and the qualifier is 3. We're not going to give you a ticket for 1 appointment set. That's too easy. The qualifier is 3 appointments set. How do we know? You have tracked that appointment in Follow Up Boss, and you have tracked that appointment in Sisu. If you do not track it in Sisu, if you do not track it in Follow Up Boss, you do not qualify for this competition. Too easy. Okay, cool. So then should we raise the stakes then? All right, is it too easy or no? She said no. Okay, cool. All right. So what happens is the person with the top, Kenny, did we say the top 10 we're going to get free tickets? What was how do we work it?
Yeah, we're gonna do 10 tickets. So whoever has 3, like a sprint, kind of like the EXP sprints, will get free tickets for the event. And then you can bring your guests or if you don't have one already.
That's right. So for the first 10 people, you're going to get a free ticket, and that ticket gives you access to Focus and Fire as well as Holiday Heat. You guys, I cannot tell you the value that is stacked in both of those tickets. And if you've already bought your ticket, cool. Use that to bring somebody to this amazing environment. And I promise you guys, these events will not disappoint. So most appointments from now until next Tuesday at 5 p.m. The qualifier is 3 appointments. You have to log in and Follow Up Boss, and you have to log in Sisu. Who is down to play and up their appointments this week? Who's down to do this? Who wants some free tickets to these events? Let me see some emojis, some reactions on the screen. Okay, I know, Linnell. All right, cool. So who's going to win? Elisa says she's going to win. Kwanzaa said he's going to win. Good. Uh-oh, Alejandra says she's going to win. All right, cool, you guys. Justin said he's going to win. You guys, this is going to be fun. And I'll tell you what, we love doing sprints like this, small little time frames. So 3 is the qualifier. 3 is the qualifier to answer your question there. So let's continue to cruise on. Once again, if you haven't got your tickets, if you want more information about it, the information's there. We also just dropped a video for Focus on Fire. You guys can find that on IG, on my wall. But let's make sure that you are spreading the word about this amazing, amazing event. So before we close out, Kenny, any thoughts, any ideas, any insights before we close out the meeting?
No.
Spoken like Russell Simmons.
Elias, do we have final numbers for 2022?
No, not yet. We will.
Okay.
Very roughly, yeah. I was kind of worried all weekend that we closed only 1,000 homes because then people say I made up that number. But we're at like 1,003. So I think we're probably gonna be like 1,005 or something, but roughly 760 million or very close to.
Congratulations, you guys. Amazing.
I mean, it was a tough year. If you guys don't know, we started the year with like 220 agents. You know, we're at 350 right now. So we actually lost, almost 200 agents. So we had to replenish our entire workforce to hit this number. So we're 10%, roughly 10% more production last year, which is really, I mean, it took a lot of effort from everyone. So thank you for everyone who participated. This next year is going to be really exciting because looking at our current roster, about 45% of our agents have sold a home, which is great. I mean, 55% have not sold a home, which means our numbers can double next year, including the people we bring on. This year really is going to separate people because there's the people who are really, I mean, I posted something last week I want to talk about. I'm seeing more agents right now, like Alejandra and Justin post more content and more education and doing more open houses. And like I see Mary Cruz on here sometimes too a lot. Carmen, door knocking more homes. So door knocking video open houses, they're doing more in 1 month than most agents are in 2020. And these are like agents we work with as a company. So if you're one, you don't have to be one of the newer agents, but everyone has to step it up. It's just so crazy how much effort other people, it's not even about doubling or tripling the effort. These people are literally doing 10 times more effort. And then there's 40% less sales happening. So they're getting way, way more piece of pie. And we're seeing that every time we have a team member disassociate with us or go somewhere else or go solo. I'm looking at this roster, is this a person that we would be able to attract or want to hire this year? Is the whole demographic and the avatar is probably a better word of who we're looking to work with at this company has changed dramatically. And we're constantly ahead. I think you guys know that. I think you can just see by the holiday videos or what's being created. We're so ahead, much ahead. We're tracking a lot of different agents. So even on this call, we work with many agents here on this call for years now. But everyone else is stepping up. It's up to you if you want to step it up because everyone else is, and you're clearly seeing it. I think almost every deal spoken on this call today was from open house. That's just a quick example. Yeah, that's it for me.
You guys, I think sometimes too, when you see people that are brand new in this business that might not be resting on their laurels or maybe even have bad habits, I think that's a good reminder for a lot of us, right? Like, damn, like those are things that I know I should be doing. I see them doing it and they're doing it at ease. They're doing it every single day and they're out there hustling. So I love seeing what's happening, you guys. I believe that we're built for this. The way that we share, the way that we contribute, the way that we partner on deals, and the way that we leverage our collective wisdom. I believe that that's why we're always ahead of the curve. We're going to talk about final numbers in a couple weeks, and then I want you guys to make sure that on February 14th, Valentine's Day, we're doing our team meeting, but we're doing it in person in Oakland, and that's going to be our 2022 year in review meeting. So Marika, we're going to go further into who is the rookie of the year, top units, top volume, but then we're going to have all of these other cool categories to really get people involved and edify and highlight the people in this environment. It's going to be MTV Movie Award themes. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to really make sure that this is a great event. We're going to share all of our stats. And here's our company goal. A couple years ago, we said we're going to hit $500 million. We exceeded that. We're more attached to that number. So here's the thoughts for us. We want to help agents increase their production by 10% in this year, right? So if you're a brand new agent, 10%, that's a couple deals. If you're somebody like Will, how does that affect your bottom line? If you're an up-and-comer, how does that affect? Because I think 10% across the board speaks to every single agent that we have. So obviously, we're going to lean heavily into content. We're going to continue our theme events. We're going to continue building out our podcast room. You're going to see tons and tons of new things coming out. For our Keep It Moving group coaching, we're producing 72 reels every single month from you guys that you speak on group coaching, something of value that you now can put on social and to start building. And so you guys, it's going to be an incredible year. We're going to have a lot of fun, tons of new guest speakers for Keep It Moving group coaching, tons of great new breakthroughs, ideas, strategies. And so you guys, I'm really excited about the road ahead. And yeah, official numbers aren't out yet, but we are #1 for 2 years in a row in the entire world for EXP. And I believe that is so powerful to be able to say that we're #1 in sales volume. more information on that. But before we wrap up, does anybody have anything good for the order before we close out our meeting for the day? All right, cool. I want to make a suggestion to everybody. If you do not need to be in the office tomorrow, if you do not need to be on the road tomorrow, and you have the ability to work close to home or from home, I'm going to suggest that you guys do so. Tomorrow is going to be very rough. The streets are going to be flooded. So if you have the ability to stay home tomorrow, because it's going to be crazy out there. So you guys, let's crush it in 2023. Let's have grit, and let's go and outpace the entire market and never make excuses of where the market is. So you guys, we love you. We appreciate you. We are grateful for all of your hard work and dedication. So let's get after it in 2023. Have an amazing, amazing day, you guys. We'll see you soon.